In today's video, I am going to be showing you another 5-ish ingredient meal that is super easy and super delicious. I'm going to be sharing my creamy chicken with stuffing recipe. A lot of people have a version of this. I'm gonna show you mine and show you how simple it is to make. But first, if you like videos like this, super easy, straightforward, simple recipes that are really good, make sure you subscribe to keep watching. Okay, so we have our ingredients here. The chicken that I already seasoned. I put some salt, pepper, onion powder, and lemon pepper. That's to your preference, whatever you like. And then I'm gonna get the cream of chicken soup and the chicken broth mixed together. I could use a whisk or a fork and probably it would be a little easier, but once it's cooked, it's gonna look fine. So I'm just kind of getting it a little bit better incorporated, but not worrying too much about it. You could even add veggies to this probably. I mean, the nice thing about these like 5-ingredient meals is like, that's just like the starting point. You can get really creative and make them a little more interesting if you have ideas and want to get creative. I love being creative, so everybody is welcome to change the recipe and make it their own. I'm just kind of spreading this out on top of here. And then the chicken stuffing, you could use a different kind. You could use herb stuffing or whatever kind you like. This has seasonings, so you might want to go a little lighter with your salt, especially if you don't like things very salty. I'm going to drizzle about 5 tablespoons of butter on top here. And that was literally 5 minutes to throw together after the chicken was seasoned. So, I mean, you can't beat that. That's amazing. I'm going to serve mine with some rice and broccoli. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll show you when it's done. So here it is, it's done. It looks really good. The chicken is done, like I just showed you. That some of the stuffing stays a little crispy, which is really good. It's a nice texture. And then some of it does get like soft and more like, you know, the stuffing turns out if you just make it on the stove. I served mine with some broccoli and some white rice. Why am I holding the fork like that? Got a piece of broccoli in there too. Did you hear that crunch from the stuffing? It's really good. Little texture variation there. It's so good. So easy to make. You can throw it together in like 10 minutes or less, and then you just bake it for like about an hour. Mine took longer than what I originally had thought. I thought it was gonna take about 45 minutes. It did take more like an hour and 10 minutes or so because the pieces of chicken were so big. So if you needed to cut down on that time, I just cut your chicken up a little smaller and maybe bake it in a little bit of a wider dish. So this was like an 8 by 10, something like that. But if you did it in a 9 by 13 and cut the chicken a little smaller, it'd probably cook a lot faster if you were trying to save a little bit more time. Anyway, it's so good. I hope you try this one. It is another basically 5-ingredient recipe that's great for an everyday dinner for you and your family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you like videos like this, learning tried and true recipes from me, really simple, basic recipes, or seeing food reviews, taste tests, all that kind of stuff, I hope you subscribe to keep watching. And I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. See you in next week's video. I bet like when I do stuff like this that I'm like, oh, do it evenly. I bet like in the camera you're like, you're not doing it evenly or something. I don't know. One thing nobody talks about with food videos is like, where do you put your eyes while you're chewing? Like, I never know. Like, look at the camera, but then I'm like chewing, staring, eye contact at you. It's very awkward. That is like one of the most awkward parts, and the part that I cut out a decent amount, the chewing. I mean, nobody wants to listen to me chew anyway, or anyone else chew for that matter, but eye contact, like you don't really make eye contact when you're just chewing, do you? I don't know, but it's weird with the camera there. Just a little insight into the whole making food video process. Not sure where to look while I'm chewing.